So what's up, everybody? It's Platypus here. I'm sorry for the shitty quality of the mic and the shitty quality of the video, or at least the noobishness of the video. Because this is my first video, but I've looked online and I was playing Bloodborne, and like every boss has their own tactics, and sometimes it's really difficult to just figure out who's who. But I couldn't find a good tutorial of, or not even a tutorial, a good tactics guide of Amygdala. Now you're gonna think, oh, is this gonna be the big one, or did you beat it in one time? No, I did not. It took me a long time to beat Amygdala. Basically because I follow the videos on YouTube. Like, everyone has their thing they want to do to the boss and works for them. But that's not what works in this particular instance, at least not for me. Now, Amygdala is a boss, like all bosses in Bloodborne. It has a user manual, but it has a completely different user manual than all the other bosses have. I'll explain about the boss. Amygdala has, like almost every other boss, has 3 stages. The first stage is what you see here. The second stage is where she gets a little bit more aggressive and becomes medium range. And the third stage is where she rips off her back, legs or arms. I'm guessing it are arms. And she has like the most insane range I have found in this game so far. As you can see, I screwed up here, and this is the part where I am going to die. I mean, yeah, it's trial and error in this game. If you're sick and tired of dying, either you look up a guide like this, or you just quit playing the game at all, because this game, it isn't getting any easier the further you get into it. Now, this is the boss I did after Vicar Amelia and the witches, the 3 wicked witches of Hemrick Lane, or I don't remember what they're called, but those. Amygdala has like a few key moves she does. She does the swiping with her arms to the front. She does a laser beam out of her eyes or out of her mouth. She does some sort of little laser beams where she just barricades the floor with some timed mines. You can call it like that because they explode after a few seconds. And yeah, she does combos. Like, this is the part where she rips her arms off, the first stage. This is where I fuck up massively because I didn't know. But yeah, I die here. Let me just show you in the second try what I really did in order to beat Amygdala. So stay tuned, and here we go. So I'm gonna show you now piece by piece what she did to me in this fight. Now she comes to me and she starts hitting me. Like, this is insane. What you want to do is you want to go for the head. Most people say, oh, go for the legs, go for the arms, go for the head. This is that laser beam. Just sidestep. Now she does the swiping things. Those are so easy to avoid. What you want is you want to wait for her, don't come underneath that. What you want to do is you want to wait for her till she starts doing a combo or any other move where she just slams on the ground and it's too hard for her to get up. This is not one of those combos. I thought it came, but just wait for it. Just wait for it. She does it in the first stage, she does it when she swipes forward with both arms. If she goes up, and this one. This is also not the right one, sorry guys. You can recognize it, that one. She goes up and then down, and then you attack the head. Now, what happens if you attack the head? That's the only move you wait for, till she puts her head on the floor. Just walk in, wait till she starts shoving you, and back off until she drops her head on the floor. That's it basically for the first fight. Wait till she drops her head on the floor. Just go in, back off, wait till she drops her head, and then attack the head. Don't stand in that spit. There, she drops her head, go in, hit her 2 times, 3 times. If you've got a bigger weapon, it works better than the skill weapons. Just wait, she goes back, wait for her to go up, drop her head, and then attack the head. Now, what happens when you hit the head? You give her way more damage than if you hit any other part of her body. Just wait till she drops down, and then like this. Now I get this, and she starts going back, and then she comes down. Now you can do a visceral attack. If she starts bleeding from the head, she's gonna come down, and you can do a visceral attack. Now I'm 2-3 minutes in this fight, and I'm already halfway down her health bar. Now she's going to stage 2. Watch it. This, arcane damage. What you want to do is you want to get close when she does the arcane damage. Basically, because if she hits you, that's game over. This part is actually pretty self-explanatory. Phase 2, go to her when she jumps or when she does an arcane attack, and all the other attacks go from her. And then rinse and repeat what you did in the first thing. So hit her in the head, wait till she drops down, either go forward with the arcane or the jump, or go back with all the other attacks. Just stay at range, she's not that fast. This is stage 3, and this is where it gets interesting, because she has all the range she wants, and you can't really do anything. Now, what you want to do from here on, if you want to get fire paper, and you just want to hammer the legs. Don't hit the tail, because the tail is too heavily armored. Just hammer the legs, and what will happen is she will jump up. Just when she jumps, stay still. She can't hit you. She stomps with her feet. Every time you see a leg go up, walk to the other leg. She can't stomp with both. Like there, I didn't do it. I won't fuck up again. Just stand still for this. Hit her in the legs. Her armor will go down, and she'll start to lift her leg. There. Now she's extra vulnerable at her legs. You can see I hit her hard. And from here on out, it's actually pretty easy. Rinse and repeat this. You don't do a lot of damage, but she can't hurt you if you have enough health points. This is the only real tactic that definitely works 100%, that you kill it every single time. I've done this boss fight after this a lot of times, and I haven't failed because I stuck to this tactic. And game over, prey slaughtered. It is that simple, guys. And the only thing I can hope is that with this guide, as shitty as it was, as beginner tutorial as it was, I can only hope it helped you and you've like beaten the boss with these tips I just gave you. Thank you, and I will be doing much more videos from now on with professional quality. See ya.